Hello and welcome. Today we are in my favorite aircraft carrier, the Tier 8 Japanese Kaga. And the reason I love Kaga so much is because it's a torpedo bomber focused CV. All the captain's skills go into improving torpedo bombers and you use them basically every time you can. Kaga's planes replenish very quickly, meaning that you will be using torpedo bombers most of the time. Now there are some times when you want to use the HE dive bombers, but the rocket planes, rarely. Basically only if you have no other options. So we start out the match, and obviously the first thing to do is to go and spot the enemy team, drop a fighter plane somewhere here so that they remain spotted for my team, and then pick a target to strike. And of course I dropped my first torpedo bomber squadron so that I don't lose, too many planes in the strike. Because I'm not gonna do multiple strikes anyway. Okay, I led a lot there, but I also dropped quite far away in case the Charles Martel turns in. So we'll see how this goes. Might not go too well. Oh, okay. That's embarrassing. I thought the drop wasn't gonna be good, but I thought it was gonna be a little bit better than that. I was hoping I would hit at least one. Okay, well, something is in the decap zone. Obviously the enemy destroyer, but the question is which one? Sadly, torpedo bombers are not the best to drop destroyers with. Dive bombers, I suppose, are a little bit better, but honestly, that really isn't something you're gonna have to do as Kaga anyway. Okay, so we know where the destroyer is. The question is, do we try to drop this? I think no. I think we'll just ignore it and try to drop the Bismarck instead. It's not gonna be the perfect drop because of the angle the Bismarck is moving at, but we should hit at least 2 torpedoes. Okay, maybe 1. Considering she's turning in. Oh, never mind, we hit 3. Well, I suppose that's good enough. And now we're gonna do a follow-up from the other side. I was hoping the first one would cause a flooding, because it looked like she was gonna get hit in the bow, but I suppose she didn't. Oh, these are way too close. Oh no, this is really embarrassing. Nope, never mind. They weren't too close. Well, maybe 2 were. But 2 definitely weren't. Sometimes I suppose things do work out. Anyway, the Lightning is taking the capstone. I'm really surprised. She actually managed to sink, or they managed to sink the Farragut even. But with Loyang coming around with her hydro, Lightning doesn't really stand a chance. Okay, I could drop the Bismarck again, but I could also drop the Charles Martel, because she's gonna turn out, right? She isn't gonna just keep rushing towards my team. Right? What are you doing, Charles Martel? I was sure you were gonna turn out, but you're not. In fact, I think she's gonna turn the other way. Yeah, I should have dropped the Bismarck. But we'll try to make the best of this current situation. Okay, and technically now we could drop the Bismarck. Angle isn't the best though. Hey, we hit on the... Well, we should land at least 2 on the Bismarck. And we did deal significant damage to the Charles Martel, and she's pretty much dead, I think. Oh, never mind, we hit 3 on the Bismarck. That's pretty good. So, with the Charles Martel, if we can take out the Charles Martel, surely the Yumihari will just delete her. Considering she's down to 7k HP, I think that's a pretty likely possibility. I'm thinking of starting to move my CV into the corner because I just noticed that from the middle of the map there is a Baltimore pushing and a Chumpon. That could be dangerous for me. Okay, we've lost 3 ships, that's not good. I want to drop the Bismarck, but maybe I have to drop the Charles Martel to actually finish her off. But I got a flooding on the Bismarck, right? So obviously the Bismarck makes more sense. Maybe we'll get a flooding again that deals extra damage. And with this, we can actually go and drop the Charles Martel, I think. Yep, we got a flooding again. So all we need to do is land one torpedo on the Charles Martel. And that should be good enough. That's a tricky angle. It's just completely up to luck whether they hit or not. Well, I got lucky, I suppose. Or I suppose it's not luck, but rather how the enemy plays. Okay, the Baltimore turned back, and the Bismarck has left, and the Charles Martel is gone. So the only ship left here is the Lightning. Luckily though, we have a Yumihari, Mogami is coming in, and a Loyang, so this destroyer should be dealt with pretty easily, right? Sadly though, elsewhere on the map we've lost 5 ships. Torpedo bombers are not the best against destroyers though, but if I drop from behind, maybe it'll railroad the Lightning so that my teammates can deal with it. Wait, Loyang is spotted? Buddy, why don't you... He's shooting the Baltimore. What? Buddy, you have a destroyer in front of you. Shoot the destroyer! I mean, I get that it's a radar cruiser, but the battleships and cruisers are obviously gonna shoot the actual cruiser. It's okay, maybe we'll hit this time. What kind of planes do I use here? If they're not spotted, then obviously torpedo bombers, but if the Lightning is spotted, I think dive bombers are better. Okay, Loyang, you can use your smoke screen to shoot the Lightning. I'll spot for you, okay? That way you can do it safely and we can just get rid of this Lightning once and for all. Because right now things are not looking great. We are 1 ship down, they have 3 of the 4 cap zones. And there's a healthy Lightning terrorizing things here. Well, we're 2 ships down now. Okay, 1 ship down. Because Wukong managed to torp the Chumpin. Nice. Oof. Nice hit on the bow of the Lightning. What are you doing, Loyang? Why are you firing before you smoke up? Buddy! Pal, friend, why are you doing this? You smoke up first and then you start shooting, okay? Oh, that looks good. Okay, damage wasn't that good, but it looked good. I lined the drop up properly. But man, Loyang has definitely taken a lot of damage. Pointless damage even. And she actually got sunk by the Lightning. Okay, now we are... They have 7 ships, we're 3 ships down. These torpedoes won't work. But they didn't need to. Okay, we're only 2 ships down now. 4 versus 6. They still control 3 of the 4 cap zones though. I'm gonna go and take the decap with my aircraft carrier, because that's what my team needs. Sadly though, there's a Chumpin heading towards our B cap. And I think it makes more sense for me to try to drop this Bismarck for now. Because if I try to hit the cruiser, it's gonna be questionable, whereas I might be able to help finish off this Bismarck here. After all, CVs are meant to target... Oh, come on, did I drop too close again? Please, no. Nope, never mind. Never mind, we hit everything armed in time. Sadly though, she still has 4k HP, but Yumihari shells will probably change that. Or they don't. Well, I guess we dropped the Bismarck again then. I need to get better at using the available consumables for CVs, especially the speed one. I feel like you really should use them as early as possible, because that's when they will have their biggest impact. Well, at least our Kagero is doing well. She will take the A cap, I'm pretty sure. If the CVs don't harass her, that is. Okay, where are the enemies? Probably gonna lose the B cap. I think Yumihari just won't be able to shoot the Champan here. Besides, they also probably have the submarine there. So I think I'll go look for the Duke of York then. Yep, there she is. Yorktown planes are in that direction too. Is the CV with the battleship? Okay, annoying fighter planes. Yorktown planes are scary. So we do have to fly around them. But at least we're taking the cap zone. We're also taking the middle cap. And we're taking the A cap. We might only have 4 ships, but we're taking 3 caps at the same time. I decided to drop those early because trying to get close, I don't think I'm gonna get much of a better drop since Duke of York was already turning in. And the longer I take, the closer I would get to the CV. Yeah, we still hit 1 torp, and honestly I don't think any of that would have changed. But instead, we're gonna line up a drop on the Yorktown, I think. I drop a fighter to make sure that the Yorktown stays spotted, even if I swap planes. And now we're just gonna angle to hit the Yorktown proper. Or, I guess, we don't. The Yumihari decided to devastating strike the Yorktown. By the way, remember how we were 4 versus 7? Well, it's a 4 versus 4 now. Pretty incredible, no? We've definitely come back quite a ways here. And surprisingly, our ships are actually quite healthy for this. Okay, that should be a nice drop. Oh, wait, what are you doing, Yorktown? Why are you attacking me? What? Buddy, what you should be doing is you should be taking your planes and just fly around them for the next 2 minutes and go spot the Kagero or something. You don't have to drop. The point is to keep her spotted so your ships can actually deal with it. Also, remember how we were in a 4 versus 7? Or it's a 4 versus 2 now. So it's time to find the last cruiser and sink her. Hello, Titanic, or whatever you are. Looks very much like the Titanic. Okay, she's running away. So drop from this angle is gonna be terrible, but at least it'll cut off the chance of running into the smokescreen. And hopefully I can drop from another direction with a better drop. Hopefully. Oh, we actually did hit. Nice. Oh, and we got Combat Scout. Cool. So I guess we have been doing our CV roll properly this time. And now I think we can get a proper drop-off, because if the Champan tries to angle... Oh, defensive fire is still active. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to take extra damage. I'm gonna drop early, because it'll make the cruiser afraid, and well, she did turn towards the island. This keeps my Kagero a little safer for a little bit longer. I probably won't hit the torpedo, but hey. It's fine, because we basically won the game already. It's just about wasting time until the Yumihari gets in range. Or Mogami, I suppose. Oh, we did actually hit the torpedo. And I think she used damage control party last time, no? So she won't have an engine now. Yep. She is gone, so only the Gepard is left. And actually at this point, I think Kagero can just take her on her own. I mean, Kagero has played really well. She went to the enemy spawn, basically, kept the base, survived the entire time in a match with a CV, and she came back to her side and took the base back again. Like, our Kagero has played well this game. Oh, we missed. How unfortunate. But we are now solidly in the points lead. We have 3 out of 4 cap zones. I guess the tables have turned, huh? We still have the same 4 ships that we had when they had 7. Oh, this looks like a nice lineup. Come on! Yes, we hit. And Yumihari managed to finish her off. Man, what a great game. We really did have teamwork at the end here, right? Like, teamwork makes the dream work, clearly. We came down from a 4 versus 7, and we still had all 4 ships left at the end. Man, 2624 base XP on the Mogami. I'm surprised Yumihari didn't get more. Kagero sadly didn't get as much XP because, well, she didn't do much of the damage. She just played well. She was a nuisance to the enemy team, like she was supposed to be. I think my team played very well this game. You guys deserve all the compliments. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would like to thank the patrons on Patreon. Thank you very much for your continued support, and I hope I'll see you guys next time.